Miss Adams again, Bernard second grade students. I hope that you are having a great time and this weather's been so pretty and you've taken some time to practice counting some coins and seeing how much money you have. So today you need some paper and a pencil or a crayon or a pen. So if you haven't got those supplies, you might want to pause this video and go get those real quick. Today we're going to talk about, again, and review values of our coins, their names, and how to count them using the hairy money strategy we learned in school. First of all, we have our penny worth 1 cent, our nickel worth 5 cents, our dime worth 10 cents, and our quarter worth 25 cents. And with our hairy money strategy, we have to think about the value of our coins. Now when we start out with our penny, it's only worth 1, so it's going to just get a dot so we know to count by ones. Our nickel is going to get 1 hair because each hair is worth 5. So we count the hairs by 5s. We count by 5s. So the nickel gets 1 because it's worth 5 cents. And we have our dime, and our dime's worth 10, so he's going to get 2 hairs, 5, 10. Then our quarter is going to get 5 hairs because it's worth 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Great job. So now Miss Adams wants you to get your paper and your pencil, and we're going to draw a nickel. So draw a circle with a 5. Then draw another nickel, a circle with a 5. Then draw a circle with a 10 for a dime, and a circle with a 5 for a nickel. So far you should have a nickel, a dime, and a nickel. Then I want you to draw 4 pennies, and they're worth 1. Okay, now let's put our hairs on our money. Remember, a nickel's worth 5, so we get 1 hair. So it would look like this. Our next coin is a nickel, so it's going to get 1 hair. So give him 1 hair. It's going to look like this. Then we have a dime, and a dime's worth 10, so he's going to need 2 hairs. 1, 2. Draw 2 hairs on your dime. Then you have another nickel worth 5. You're going to get 1 hair. So we have a nickel with 1 hair, a nickel with 1 hair, a dime with 2, and a nickel with 1. And all of our 4 pennies need a dot. So put a dot above your pennies. And now let's count our hairs to see how much money we have. We're going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now we got to go to 1. So we had 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 cents. So write 2, 9, and your cent sign. So we have, this was 29 cents. Okay. Now move down on your paper or get a new sheet of paper. And Miss Adams wants you to draw a quarter, circle with 25, 2, 5. A circle with 2, 5, 25, a quarter. Then draw a nickel worth 5. Put a 5 in the middle of your circle. Then draw a dime. So draw your circle and put 10 in that circle for a dime. And then draw 3 pennies. They're worth 1. So you should have a quarter, a nickel, a dime, and 3 pennies. A quarter, a nickel, a dime, and 3 pennies. Now let's put the hair on our coin so we can get the value. Our quarter is going to need 5 hairs, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My quarter got 5 hairs. Our nickel needs, how many do you think it needs? 1. It's worth 5, it gets 1 hair. Then we have our dime. How many hairs does our dime need? 2. Very good. 1, 2. Then our 3 pennies need a dot above each one. 1, 2, 3 pennies. And then we're going to count. You can say 25 and start counting, or you can count it out, however you need to do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now we have to count by ones. We were at 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 cents. 4, 3, and our cent sign. 43 cents. Okay, let's try another one. Miss Adams wants you to draw a quarter, a circle with a 25. Do that really quick. And then draw another quarter. So you should have 2 quarters. 2 circles with 25 each. Then I need you to draw another circle and put a 10 in the middle for a dime. So you should have 2 quarters and 1 dime. Then I need you to draw another circle and put a 5 in it for a nickel. And your last coin is a penny. 1 circle with a 1. So check your coins. You should have a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. A quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. So how many hairs does our quarters need? They each need 5. Draw those on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go to your second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So both your quarters get 5 hairs. Then give your dime 2. And your nickel's going to need how many? Just 1. And a dot on your penny. So 5 for this quarter, 5 for this quarter, 2 for your dime, 1 for your nickel, 1 for your penny. Now some of you may already know that 2 quarters is 50 cents. And you can start counting at 50, and you can say 55, 60, 65, 66. But if you didn't know that, you could do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and you got to stop and go by 1, so we were at 65, 65, 66. And that would be a 6 and a 6 and your cent sign. 66 cents. 2 quarters, 1 dime, 1 nickel, and 1 penny. Okay, let's try one more. No, 2 more. Let's try this one. Miss Adams wants you to draw 3 dimes. They're worth 10, so you need 3 circles with a 10 in each one. Three dimes. Then I want you to draw 2 nickels. They're worth 5, so I need 2 circles with a 5 in each one. And 4 pennies. So 4 circles with a 1 in each one. So your coins should look like this. A dime, a dime, a dime, a nickel, penny, 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 penny. 3 dimes, 2 nickels, 4 pennies. So let's put our hairs on our coins. How many does our dimes need? 2. That's right. So put 2 on each one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So each dime got 2 hairs. Then we're going to have to put some on our nickels, and they need how many each? 1. That's right. They're worth 5, so they need 1 each. Draw those on there. 1, 1. And since our pennies are just worth 1, they get dots because they're not worth 5. So put a dot on above each one. So now you should have 2 hairs on your dimes, 1 on your nickels, and dots on your pennies. And let's count. You may already know that this is 30 cents. 10, 20, 30. Or you may want to count it. So let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And when we get to our pennies, we have to stop and go by 1. So right here we're at 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. A 4 and a 4. And your cent sign. 44 cents. Good job. Last one. Miss Adams wants you to draw 3 quarters. So 3 circles with 25 in each one. 1, 2, 3. 25, 25, 25. Some of you may already know the answer to this without counting it with your hairs, but let's just do it for extra practice. Each quarter is going to get how many hairs? 5. That's right, 5. So draw 5 on each one. And we're going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 3 quarters is worth 75 cents. How many quarters to make $1? Can you remember that? 4 quarters makes $1. That's right. So if you want to practice, you can get some change from your mom, dad, or grandma, or someone at your house, and you can draw out your coins, give them their hairs they need, and you can count up and see how much money you have in your collection. And one more time, here's our poster, Hairy Money. Penny gets a dot, nickel gets 1 hair, a dime gets 2, quarter gets 5, and we count the hairs and we count by 5s. Okay, miss you all so much. Have a great day.